Welcome to the Miss Universe organization. From now on, it's gonna be ran by women, owned by trans women, for all women.
Welcome back to the channel. Now you're seeing the intro, you heard the intro. Let's talk about it. Now, before I give my full thoughts and criticisms on this video, I wanted to get a little info about who this person was, and I found this article from the Daily Mail. And it reads, the trans trailblazer who owns Miss Universe, how Thai billionaire Ann Jewfy had a tough childhood trapped in the wrong body before turning her family's struggling video rental firm into a global media empire. After a childhood trapped in a boy's body, driven from school by bullies and being sexually assaulted by a teacher, Ann Jacopong Jewfy fought against the odds to turn her family's failing video rental business into a global media empire. Transitioning from male to female in her mid-30s, the trans billionaire's latest venture has been taking ownership of Miss Universe, after 70 years of the international pageant being run by men. The Thai billionaire media mogul bought the rights to Miss Universe, Miss USA, and Miss Teen USA for $20 million. The pageant system was previously owned by former U.S. President Donald Trump. Miss Jewfy, who previously hosted a Thai version of Project Runway, promised to continue the pageant's legacy of women's empowerment and evolve the brand for the next generation. So now we know some of the facts. This guy transitioned in his mid-30s. I think he's in his 40s now. So it's very ironic that he's such a strong advocate for women and women's rights and feminism, but he hasn't even had the shared journey of being a woman. You know, these men who transition to being women, they don't know what it's like to actually be a woman. They live a life where they're criticized by people because they're feminine men, because they're men who want to be women. But that's an entirely different upbringing, and I'm sure all my ladies that's watching can attest to it, that's an entirely different upbringing and life trajectory than being an actual woman. A trans woman is not a woman. Trans women and women do not have the same plight in life. But let's watch this speech and get a little more info about what he was saying and what he wants to do with this company.
It has been 70 years the Miss Universe organization ran by men. But now, time is up. It's the moment really for women to take the lead. Women's empowerment platform. Welcome to the Miss Universe organization. From now on, it's gonna be ran by women, owned by trans women, for all women. For all women really around the world to celebrate the power of feminism. Diverse inclusion, gender equality, creativity, the force for good, and of course, the beauty of humanity.
All right, guys, I don't know if I'm tripping, but I think it's crazy that a man parading as a woman is allowed to be the face for womanhood, feminism, and what it means to be a woman. This is just like the Dylan Mulvaney guy that's just making bank off of pretending to be a girl. He's making bank off of it. And I mean, this guy was already a billionaire with a billion-dollar video firm or something like that. So he didn't need the money. I do feel a sense that this person really does believe the things that he's saying. I do get a sense of that. You know, he was sexually assaulted as a child, you know, felt like he was in the wrong body. So I'm sure he had a upbringing with plenty of trauma, and he may full-heartedly believe in his heart of hearts that he is a woman. So it's hard to say that he's a pure con man if he actually believes what he's saying. So there is that slight caveat. But imagine if this for my fellas. Imagine if a trans, what would you call it? A trans man. Imagine if a trans man, so a girl who, you know, is pretending to be a man now. Imagine if she went on and started advocating for men and telling people what men want and what it's like to be a man and her struggle with manhood. there is no way that men would ever accept that. I don't think men have pageants, but there's no way that men would allow something like that to happen, because they don't know. A trans man has no idea what it's like to actually be a man. A trans man didn't go through what real men go through. Now, as for the future of Miss Universe, I don't know. Maybe this guy will really make it fully women owned or whatever he wants to do. I'm not sure, but his definition of woman is clearly a lot more flexible than what I think a woman is, or what a lot of other women who agree with me thinks that a woman is. So it's really no telling what Miss Universe will be. You know, we might see a trans woman winner next year. We might see multiple trans woman winners. I mean, we might see trans women beating actual women at women pageants. And this is the problem with this entire movement. The feminism movement and women's spaces are being hijacked by these men who transition to being, pretend women. You got Leah Thomas, you got Dylan Mulvaney, you got this guy now. Final thoughts, you guys. I mean, this is a win for the patriarchy. If you really think about it, this guy who transitioned into being a woman now owns Miss Universe. This person has more time spent being a man than being a woman, and this is the owner of Miss Universe. The irony here is just it's mind blowing, you guys. But that's it for the video. Let me know what you thought about this in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe on your way out the door. Till next time, peace.